Um, I'm going to explain a little bit about what I call dark truth. This is truth that I don't know if anybody else uses it. I may not use the same words that other people do, but dark truth to me is something that's true uh, that people try to keep hidden for whatever reason. And the reason why I call it dark truth is because there's usually a sinister or a dark reason why they want to keep it hidden, uh, no matter what the situation is. So, and it can be just about anything. It can be a range of anything. So, uh, whether someone's cheating on their spouse, or of course, we have a situation with a lot of politicians, uh, to one of the more popular uh, subjects these days on the truther community seems to be the mainstream media never telling anybody the truth. And I made a video about truth. It's on another channel where it just simply goes through a series of people that, as were raised in the United States, I can't speak for all countries with this, or at least not during this video, otherwise it'd be 5 hours long. But in that video, I challenge people to just ask themselves, do you trust your spouse? Do you trust your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your parents? Or do you trust the policeman? Do you trust your teachers? Do you trust the government? Do you trust, you know what I mean? These are people that most of us are raised to believe to trust. Some of us aren't. Uh, but you don't question much of it. You just assume that they're telling you the truth. Well, if it turns out that they don't, then there's a reason why. And any one of those, and those just aren't the only ones, it could be anything. There's a reason why someone won't tell the truth. And on social media sites, there's narratives that are flying around all the time. A lot of it is not the truth at all, but they talk about it like it is. They present it as it is, and it can make you think. Is that real or is it not real? You When you question these things, and by all means do research. Any questions that come up, there isn't nearly enough of that. Question everything about everything. You are allowed to do this. It doesn't matter if someone gets irritated. When someone gets irritated, it's the same thing as someone getting irritated with an argument. The faster someone flies off the handle and gets really, really upset about something that really shouldn't be an argument, maybe just a discussion, they're guilty. They're lying. It's proven over and over and over and over. And I may make a video to teach people how to tell if someone's lying. And it's not just body language, it's words they use, it's how they use them. It can be quite easy. So we'll see maybe in the future. But dark truth is like again, a politician that oh, well, I'm honest. I hardworking. I do everything that I do for the American people. Well, I certainly challenge any American to point out anybody that actually does that's in politics, but it is what it is. Well, the reasons behind all of that, I'm honest with my finances, yet 2 years later, it's found out that they've embezzled whatever, and they've done whatever, and they've done this. Dark truth is knowing this before it's found out publicly, and actually being like the Weinstein case, the Jeffrey Epstein case, which has been going on for decades. Now, it's a dark truth only because of what he did was just perverted and disgusting, and I'm sure just not that. No one does just one thing. You know what I mean? Especially at that level. And with so many high level people that are involved with that, and his mysterious death, which I'll never buy. Those types of things. That's all dark truth, because it's not out in the open. Even if you ask, it's a complete diversion, or it's getting too close to something that they don't want you to know, and there's a reason for that. And these reasons are the dark truth. That's why I called it what I called it. This channel is some of the things that's what this channel is for. The dark truth about things. Now, I've got a number of videos on here already, and this isn't my only channel, but I'm trying to keep this more on I want to be able to cover everybody. And there are so many different demographics of people, especially in the United States. And I want to make sure that the perception on what this group may see as the value of truth, or what truth is not what this group over here says. So even if I end up with 10 or 20 channels, the guideline will be the same, the goal will be the same, and the objective is the same: to get the truth out through the eyes and to the ears of people that either think a certain way or are a certain way, or at least it's presented to be a certain way, just so that they can see the truth. And many of them can, see the truth no matter how it's presented. But that's not the standard, with especially with Americans and in our culture. So this is a little bit more of a darker side. I do discuss witchcraft and religion, and I do not consider myself a witch at all. I don't practice magic or any of that stuff. But this channel is geared more towards what the American society would deem, pretty much only because of religious people. And I'm making videos about that too, and the dark truth about them. That's what this channel is for. You're more than welcome to browse around. By all means, please leave any kind of comments or any stuff. My email and my Twitter is there. Ask any questions that you want. I obviously can't go into great depth, or there'd be 10-hour videos, and I don't want to do that. I'll touch on subjects, and if it's found or desired that more detail or a more in-depth video would be made, then I'll be more than happy to do it. My sources, some of it I explain in some of my videos here. Some people, this site is not for everybody. Some people may find this upsetting. Some people might get scared from it. I'm assuming. There are some videos that I privatized. You need to ask, and I need to approve you to watch them, and I don't want them copied. Obviously, they're on YouTube, so I mean it's in a public space anyway. But I specifically keep them private because I do go into great depth, and some of the stuff is disturbing to some people. Maybe me, no. And maybe other people know, that's not disturbing, that's just dumb. But anyway, just to be on the safe side, I privatized it. If you want to see them, you have to ask. I'll give permission to watch it. I did a series on myself and my dark truth. Everybody has something. I mean, it's nothing. I was not in jail, or I didn't kill people or anything like that. Something like that. But even still, some people may not like it. So anyway, other than that, almost all the videos I put on here, I'm going to try to make. They're 18 and above because of cursing and just some subject matter. I don't want a 10-year-old on here, or a minor watching some of this stuff. Me personally, I don't care. I could care less. But the rules and regulations of the people that own this, in order for me to be able to do this, they say different. So anyway, enjoy yourself. I wanted to keep this under 10 minutes, and it looks like I'm just there. That's what dark truth is. That's what I call it. And feel free to look around the channel and maybe some other channel, and hopefully you'll learn something. And the main point of everything is always trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself, learn how to. You're your best navigator through anything, and if you don't believe what someone is saying, do the research and investigate on your own. That's always the best way. And ask questions. Ask a million questions. Until you feel you have a good understanding, ask questions. And that's to everybody. Parents, teachers, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It doesn't matter who it is. Your kids, ask questions until you're satisfied with your understanding of it. And thank you for watching.